fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this.
Well, you did.
If anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself.
Wait.
You must all know that.
What the? Okay,
I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time.
How long does he even have to serve?
Okay.
That man just said, okay.
Okay. Mr. Uche, let me inquire, are there any post-sentencing motions you care to present right now?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Ms. Widow.
The defense would wish to present a motion to reconsider sentence.
All right.
And file it in standard.
Bet you would.
All right. It is timely filed.
Bet he wish he didn't do this.
And
This is
let me say,
embarrassing.
I've
This
obviously
is
considered the
embarrassing.
sentence
This is
at
embarrassing
great
for the black community. Shit. Like, we don't know him.
It's timely filed, so it's preserved for purposes of
Jussie?
appeal. Motion to reconsider sentence is respectfully denied.
All right, let's get to the sentencing.
I've got stacks on my desk that are unprecedented. And we had to wade through all of them, and it took a long time to do that. And there was a tremendous
Dude, you know what he just said? You are wasting everyone's time. It took a tremendous amount of time to do all of this. The subtitles are way off, boys. We're gonna turn them off.
How did the person get here? Who is this person? What is the crime? You put them together.
Now he's
you look at the
explaining to
sentencing
people
range,
why.
you try to find something that is just and fits and makes sense and that is right.
I'm trying to explain to, the public why he's chosen this sentence before. If you haven't watched a lot of court cases with me before, you may not know the entire structure of this, which is basically the attorney and the defense team, they're going to come in, plead their cases, the witness is going to be up on the stand, maybe the person they're trying to put away, a whole bunch of stuff, right? The judge is just kind of there to referee. And then at the end, he basically does a very long monologue where he tells the public everything he's been thinking this whole time in this trial. This is where we get all the tea. I mean, it's not tea.
And that's what we're going to do. Let me tell you, Mr. Smollett, I know that there is nothing that I will do here today that can come close to the damage you've already done to your own life.
True.
You've turned your life upside down.
True.
Misconduct and shenanigans. You've destroyed your life as you knew it. And there's nothing that any sentencing judge could do to you that can compare to the damage you've already caused to yourself.
Oh my God.
So who is Jussie Smollett?
Oh my God. Okay, I was not ready for that. There was like 5 minutes boring shit in the beginning, and then he just gonna hit us with that. He just gonna hit us in the gut. Bro, he ain't wrong. I think rehabilitation is like a part of sentencing. And I mean, does Jussie Smollett deserve jail time? He needs some type of punishment. But we also, as a society, should start to take humiliation as a form of punishment, honestly, because this is fucking humiliating. It's a major punishment to be shamed by society. Being shamed by society in a big way like this will make you change faster than jail. The only thing I worry about is Jussie did this because he has a victim complex. And will this situation make him think he's even more of a victim? In this case, he's actually a victim of his own fucking actions. Sometimes early in life, people are truly, genuinely victims of their circumstances. That's the story that they told themselves. And then they live through that victim mentality. And then they start to put themselves in situations where they're a victim because that's where they're most comfortable. But you can't make yourself a victim.
How, out of all people in the world, did you get to be here? Sitting in the courtroom in Chicago at a sentencing hearing, convicted of faking, hoaxing, racial and homophobic hate crimes. How in the world did this happen? Well, there are ironies in this case, and the ironies are many and they are profound. And I'm talking about the testimony I heard under oath from Mr. Smollett, corroborated in large part by the pre-sentence investigation. Mr. Smollett chose to take the witness stand, which of course is his right. He took an oath and he got on the witness stand, and the first thing he did was to introduce himself to the jury.
What?
He wanted the jury to know who he was, where he came from, what he was about. And I heard it on the witness stand, and I heard it corroborated today by the witnesses that came and testified on his behalf. There's no question, Mr. Smollett was born into a mixed-race family.
Okay.
His mom is an African-American woman. His dad was a white Jewish man.
Okay.
There were 6 siblings. And if you can say anything about this family, and we're talking about a very, very tight-knit family, a village that was always in sync with each other, that cared about each other, was completely, wholly supportive of each other, you know that this family knew about matters about social justice more than anything else. That's what the family stood for. It is part of the...
What y'all think that Jussie's thinking right now? What would you be thinking if you were in this situation? Put on your empathy caps, okay? I'm not asking for empathy for Jussie. I'm just asking you, act like you're putting on a VR headset and you're going into the Jussie Smollett simulator, okay? That's what I need you to do. What do you think he's thinking right now? I would be like, hey, can y'all turn these cameras off? Please just put me back on Empire. I don't know. This is so bad.
fabric of their existence. I know that Jussie Smollett grew up knowing to be sensitive to matters about racial discrimination, any kind of discrimination, any kind of social injustice. And as a matter of fact, I'm learning more about it as we're going on in the letters I've been receiving and the testimony I've heard today. He's been doing this all his life. He doesn't just talk the talk, he's walking the walk. He's out there, he's advocating. He's involved in the community. He cares deeply about social justice issues. And for you now to sit here, convicted of hoaxing hate crimes, racial hate crimes, and homophobic hate crimes, the hypocrisy is just astounding.
It's astounding. That's like, what a great word for this. I'm having a compound emotion right now. Sometimes I do this thing where I look at a literary emotion wheel. It's a giant wheel of all these different emotions, okay? And I'll look at it to try to figure out what I'm feeling. Isn't that weird? Let's do it. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm not kidding. I really do this sometimes. Maybe I'll link one of these in the description, but I just search emotion wheel, okay? Like, I do this all the time. So I start in the middle and I try to figure out what I'm feeling. And sometimes I have something that I call like a compound emotion, because who the fuck is ever just happy? You can be happy and angry at the same time because you can have a lot of stuff going on. I need to figure out how I'm feeling about this. I'm feeling... So my first one, shocked. And then I would go to the next thing, moved, overcome, amazed. Dude. Yeah, there it is. I was going to say I'm kind of amazed. And there it is. Astonished. I am astonished. Like, I have no words. It is just so far outside of my moral realm. I cannot understand this. And like, that's okay. Wait, do I have any other emotions here? Stunned, still bewildered, absolutely. I am astonished. And I am shocked, bewildered, all of the above.
Something happened in this trial that it was remarkable. And it talks about your sensitivity to issues of social justice. You're on the witness stand. Uh-huh. You're being cross-examined.
Okay. Did he lie?
Your liberty is at stake. It is your criminal trial. Mr. Webb is winding through some things on cross-examination, and he's going through some social media communications, and whether it was Instagram or chat or text, a little quibbling about that doesn't matter. But Mr. Webb found a line that he wanted to confront you with, and he said, "Didn't you say," and he used a word starting with the letter N.
Oh.
Meet me at this place at this time, and I'm paraphrasing. And rather than just answer the question, which is what a witness is supposed to do and expected to do in a criminal trial, you stopped the proceedings. You said, "Mr. Webb, out of respect for all the African American people in this courtroom, you should not be using that word." And I was amazed. But it showed, and I'm not talking about
did it like his wait. Was the dude black? Was the dude who said the N-word at Jussie Smollett? It's not coming up with any searches. All right, I looked it up. He was white. This is just weird. Like, yeah, don't say that, but also answer the question. Answer the question, Jussie!
What I'm talking about is how sensitive you were to any kind of slight, that anybody, if the wrong words come out of somebody else's mouth, you're going to get up and speak up and complain about it. And make sure that they know that they're not behaving the way you're supposed to behave. So you know better than anybody else
how to behave.
These are serious matters. They're serious to you. They're clearly serious to you and as your whole family. And for you to be here now, convicted of these hate crimes, it's just astonishing. Faking hate crimes.
Oh, faking hate crimes. I
Why
was
does
like,
this happen? That's a good question. I think that's the question on everybody's mind.
Dude, faking a hate crime. This is so embarrassing. This is so fucking embarrassing. Jussie, you were supposed to help us.
There's some conjecture you did it for the money. Frankly, I do not believe that you did it for the money.
Me either.
You were making, the evidence shows,
I don't think he did it for the money.
$2 million a year when this happened. I don't think money motivated you at all. But the only thing I can find is that you really craved the attention and you wanted to get the attention, and you were so invested
Oh.
in issues of social justice,
Yo.
and you knew that this was a sore spot for everybody
Yeah.
in this country. You knew this was a country that
He's
was
banging on his
slowly
butt.
trying to heal past injustices.